Hey everyone.
Hi,
Hi.
it's Ladies of the Lanai, and I'm Christine.
I'm Tina.
Hi,
We're back.
we're back.
And we have some deals. The deals.
Hot tips and best deals around in and around the villages. So we pulled like some people we knew. We have some of our own things that we found ourselves, and we've gathered it all together in a list of what just things that we found hot deals. Some of them are food, some of them are housewares, and some dining and happy hours
And furniture.
and furniture.
You actually experienced one of them.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about housewares and furniture first.
Okay.
And my hot tip is with regards to Babette's factory sale. So it's the first Saturday of the month. It is held at their factory location, which is right next to Home Depot in Leesburg. So it's not one of their regular stores. So it's only once a month. What I found was 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. So it's a pretty short day. We walked in there and we saw a
They're all good.
entertainment unit.
They're good, right? They're not
It's good
damaged or
stuff. It's
anything.
not. I didn't notice damage. I didn't notice stains. I didn't notice I didn't notice anything like seconds. I'm thinking it was things that people had delivered to their house and returned. I don't know for that for a fact, but that's what I'm thinking because none of it was damaged.
Okay.
Now we saw a entertainment unit that was well over 3,000. I want to say like 3,400.
I was gonna say 34,000.
No, $3,400 in the store, and it was 19 at the sale.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's kind of a big deal. The other big deal that I noticed was pillows. Like if you get throw pillows,
they have really pretty, beautiful.
Like how much is a pillow?
Very expensive pillows. I don't know, but they're very expensive.
Like 50, sometimes 25 at the very bottom. Usually 50, sometimes $100 for a pillow. They were all like $10.
Oh.
And they were nice. So yeah, that's a big.
So it's every Saturday. It wasn't a one-time deal.
The first Saturday of the month.
Or every Saturday.
The first Saturday of the month.
So
it's coming up.
This
hopefully
weekend.
we'll get this up before. But it's coming up this Saturday will be the first one. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
And then they also have a family and friends 20% off one item. Still Babette's.
Just regular old Babette's.
Yeah.
Not the factory. Probably doesn't apply there, but
and you need the paper coupon.
That's 20% off of a piece of furniture can be a big chunk of change.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. And then the Village Daily
Sun deals.
Yes.
Yeah, this is something else that I stumbled upon
Is that new?
myself. They had it last year. It was sort of it's sort of like an auction thing. So they get dozens.
I was to say, because I don't get it. I mean, I don't understand it.
And I don't know how often they do it either, if it's once a year, or if it's more than once a year, but just look for the Village's Daily Sun deals. And they get dozens of retailers and sometimes trips and stuff like that. And they put their price. And then you know that given the next day, it's going to go down 10%. And the next day, it's going to go down. And the next day, 20, 40 to 50. So each day, you know it's going to go down so much. So when you decide to push the button and buy it, you get that sale. So we actually stayed up after midnight to get 40% off of the Lanai enclosures.
No way.
Full view. Mm-hmm. We got it at 40% off. So it was well worth it because those are like
they looked like really amazing deals, but I just didn't understand what it was.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, it's a really good deal.
And then in the Daily Sun, a lot of times, like I've seen different restaurants or the country clubs, and they'll tell you kind of what their specials are, but sometimes you have to cut out the coupon from the paper,
from that paper. Bring it in. You can't take a picture of it. You can't have it in your email. You have to bring in the paper.
Mm-hmm. And then there's a couple other. What's the
so Bealls has 10% off on Mondays for members. So check out the website to see what that entails.
I bought golf clothes there.
Oh yeah, they have a lot of golf clothes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're next to Home Goods.
There's several different.
There's one of them is next to Home Goods.
Yeah, one of them is next to Home Goods. They're all over the place, but up on 446.
Because that was one of the first. Home Goods was one of the first places I learned how to go without a GPS on. when I first moved here because I went there so often.
Yeah, good
And
job.
then there's a consignment shop.
Yep, I had one of my friends recommended. I said, what's your best deal? And she said, check out Marie Rose Consignment on Bailey Plaza on 441. I looked at the website and they have like consignment, like fine consignments, like Louis Vuitton and
Hmm.
name brand things. So I'm gonna definitely want to check that out on her
That
recommendation.
sounds like fun.
Hmm.
And then there's some other stuff you were saying to check out different
Yeah, if
sites.
you're looking for furniture, home decor, or bicycle, or golf clubs, or even real estate, there's a lot of turnover that goes on in the villages. Like we all heard, like people move 2 or 3 times,
Yes.
or people buy furniture and they find it doesn't quite fit in their space. A lot of it gets turned over on Facebook Marketplace or Talk of the Villages. Both of those, channels have places where you can buy for local. So all you need is like find somebody who has a truck. I've got somebody. If you want to know, just say I want to know who can move stuff for me. I've got a great guy. And you could buy. We bought a sofa bed, a queen size sofa bed from one of those two. I forget which one it was. And it was just too big. We should have got a full. And so we got it on Marketplace and we sold it on Marketplace
Ah,
for the same amount. It's just like there's a lot going on.
I've seen like golf clubs
Yep.
and all kinds of things. I wanted to look on there, but I'm a left-handed golfer. I'm not a left-handed person, but I'm a left-handed golfer, so it's harder to find clubs. And plus, I'm a very much a beginner, so I didn't want to invest a lot in. But I
No,
just
you
bought
have a
some
perfect thing.
used.
You have this and that, but they're all
Yeah,
lefties for you, and that's a great way to start. But you're
yeah.
ready to upgrade.
And then dining, we have for our lobster lovers. There's a lot of deals going
You've
on.
got a whole list of lobster lover
I
deals.
do.
Look at that.
One of them that I've gone twice to with Nellie for dinner is the Lighthouse Point Bar and Grill. That's in Lake Sumter. And on Fridays they have a lobster special for $19.99, and you get a Maine lobster, corn. I think it's like 4 or 5 clams, some potatoes, and this little cup of New England clam chowder, which is very tasty. But it's all for $19.99, which
You
is
can't beat
you can't
that.
beat that.
No.
And then Costa Del Mar, which is in Spanish Springs, that's a really nice restaurant
It's very nice.
here.
Mm-hmm.
On Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to the close, they have a lobster special for $40, and that's with a cold water lobster tail and 2 sides and drawn butter.
Mm.
I don't know the difference between all my lobsters, but okay, it's a cold water lobster.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. Cold water lobster.
And then Bluefin in Brownwood, Fridays and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to close. They also have a 1.25 pound whole lobster, cold water lobster, with 2 sides and butter for $46. And then lastly, Legacy, that's the Nancy Lopez one.
Mm-hmm.
On Wednesdays, they have starting at $34.99 a surf and turf. It's prime rib and a cold water lobster, or two twin
Mm-hmm.
cold water lobsters deal. So
Yeah.
there's all of those, and
Yeah.
then you have some other of the like
Yeah.
happy hour
So
and
these are some of my favorite, dinner deals around. And the big one for me is the Legacy Pool Bar that's next to Nancy Lopez Country Club. So even though it's a pool bar and it's next to a country club, you think, oh, I can't go to the pool there because you have to have a country club pool membership to go. Not true if you wanted to go to the pool bar at Nancy Lopez. So it's Legacy Pool Bar. They have live entertainment Tuesday to Saturday, 5 to 8, trivia Mondays, 5 to 8, all day happy hours. But here's their specials. Fridays, fish and chips. It's buy one, get one half off with 2 beverages. And it could be soda, it doesn't have to be alcohol. Saturdays, it's half price wings all day. I can get into
game
that.
days.
I can definitely get into that. And Sunday, it's buy one, get one free burgers all day with
I like
2
a good burger.
beverages.
Have you had a burger there?
It's very good.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very good. It's delicious. It is a Suleiman restaurant, the Lopez. So I think we mentioned FMK in a prior. Suleiman's another management company of restaurants here, and their restaurants are really, really top notch. So their burgers are very good. So that's all at the Legacy Pool Bar. I'm going to give you the address because it's a little It's a little tucked away, just
Okay.
slightly. 17155 Buena Vista Boulevard.
Okay.
Hmm.
And then some of the country clubs, they have some specials too.
Yes. So again, going back to FMK managed restaurants, it's Bonifay, Evans Prairie, Belglade, and Orange Blossom. They all have this $5 martini Mondays
Mm.
and $10 flatbreads. So it's a house martini, and you can't deviate on the flatbread. You have to just say order it the way it is. But I mean, a $5 martini and $10 flatbread.
Can't beat that.
That's a good deal.
I like a good flatbread.
Mondays, Bonifay, Evans Prairie, Belglade, Orange Blossom Hills.
And then lastly, some good happy hour. A good happy hour.
Yes. So I was given this tip by someone else. I didn't experience this one myself, but there's a restaurant called Sangria's at Tierre Del Sol Country Club, and they have a beer and wine happy hour from 3 to 5, half price beer, wine, and cocktails.
That sounds good. And they have, I heard they have, they also have music there. Aren't they one of the places that have like live music?
Yes,
and
they do have live music. Yeah, there's so much live music, but that is one of the places. Yep.
But I do like, I was going to say, I like Sangria, but that's the name of the place there.
That's the name of the place.
Okay. And then you had another happy hour, a goodie.
This is a really, really good deal. I can't believe I haven't gone yet. So shame on me, but Cody's and both the locations, every Thursday, and allegedly it's all day, it's ladies' night, even though they say all day, ladies' night. So if you have to, here's the caveat, you have to be at a table with 3 or more women, and I heard you can't have a guy.
What?
I don't know if that's legal, but anyway.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that too. 3 or more ladies, it's half price appetizers, and you get a free glass of wine.
That's all right. He can sit at the bar just so we can get the special.
We can look at him from afar.
We'll look at him from afar. But
so that's a really good deal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I could drink on that one. And then you have a friend that you know that has an awesome website. Yeah,
Debbie Stovacek. She has a website called villagereats.com. We mentioned it once before. And that website is amazing. However, I asked her to give me her top deals because she knows everything. And she reiterated the pool bar that we mentioned just a minute ago, 2-for-1 burgers and hot dogs, she said, which I didn't know that, with a purchase of 2 beverages. Again, it could just be a soda. And she also mentioned Cody's Wednesdays has a buy one, get one free fajitas. That's a great deal. Here for Cody's. That's
I know.
2
Yay,
really
Cody's.
good deals. And also, you mentioned Lighthouse earlier. She mentioned that they have a great lunch. They have baskets. I know they're not huge. I've seen them there, but lunch doesn't need to be huge, right? It's $6.99 to $9.99 for
good.
little basket meals.
I like that. And I noticed at Lake Sumter, a lot of times at Cody's, I see a lot of people like bring their chairs and sit outside because it's by the lake.
Yeah, it's a great spot.
So it seems to be like a fun, and you can hear the music also if you're there after 5 o'clock.
Absolutely, it's a great little spot.
So those are some good deals.
Yeah,
we'll keep working on getting more.
Yeah. So actually, if anyone has any good deals, we may do this from time to time, or maybe have a spot for the good deal that we heard of lately, hot new deals. And so if you have a good deal that's your favorite deal, just tell us in the comments and we'll feature it. Or you can email us at ladiesofthelanai.tv@gmail.com.
Right. We'll put that in the link too.
Yeah.
And that's it. So
all right.
We'll see you out on the Lanai.
See you on the Lanai.
Thanks.
Bye.